Hey guys, what is going on? Hope you guys are all doing well. So I don't usually do an out of the cinema vlog or reaction to when I've seen a movie, but this is a special occasion. I've just got out of seeing Smile 2, but not alone. I'm actually joined by Michael. How you doing, man?
Hey guys, I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm good. So me and Michael have been talking for some time. We actually don't live too far from each other, and we saw the first Omen early this year.
We did.
I can't believe you forgot about that for a second.
Yeah.
And we've just seen Smile 2. So we've both seen the first one. We were talking about meeting up, and we didn't get to see this on like opening weekend. It's been a few weeks now because we're just being busy. So yeah, we just got out of the cinema. So this is like our raw reactions. So Michael, I'm going to head over to you first. Without spoilers, what was your general thoughts of the movie?
So I went into this movie a little bit blind. I have stopped watching trailers for horror movies. I really enjoyed Smile. The first Smile was really scary. This one was pretty good, to be honest. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but I did enjoy it, to be fair.
Yeah, I would probably agree with you. Yeah, I think there's some positives to be taken from this. Like, there's some creepy moments. I felt the main actress, I think it's Naomi Scott, who plays, was it Sky? Yeah, Sky. She plays Sky. She's like a singer, and I think she does a phenomenal job of like really just embellishing like her downfall in this movie, and like how she starts from like, she's not a perfect headstrong character to start with, is she? Really, she's got like a past problems. It's been a year. She's been in like rehab and stuff like that. Not really a spoiler because it's in like the trailers. It's like the first 5 minutes of this movie. It tells you. And yeah, I think there's some creep moments, but I don't think it's as good as the first. So what would you say was like your standout moment or your favorite moment of the movie?
I think in the movie, to be general, I think there's some really good gore and it's some very creative kind of scenes with some of the kills and gore.
Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't bad for like a second remake, as how kind of horror movies go. They did try and do some certain things quite different. So I'd say the gore and some of the jump scares were quite different, which I hadn't seen before.
There was one jump scare I got as both as well.
Yeah, it did.
Like Michael turned to me. Michael turned to me and he was like, "Damn, that got me." And I was like, "Yeah, it got me too, but I guess I didn't show it." But it both got us as well. So I agree with you with the jump scares. Yeah, I'd say Naomi Scott, the main girl, Sky was good. As Michael mentioned, there was some good moments of gore, some good practical effects. Like it didn't look like too cheesy or like CG. It might have been some special effects in there, but it didn't really tell.
It was pretty eerie with the jump scares. It was quite like a nice mix. I felt the movie was very kind of gritty at the start as well, grimy in certain parts. It was a very good mixture of a very like polished kind of production company movie, but then gritty at the same time.
I'd agree. Yeah, I love the beginning because like, especially at the beginning, it was all filmed in like one take. Or it looked like it was filmed in one take.
Yeah,
because
it was.
Because it's set 6 days later after the events of the first Smile with Kyle Gallner, like the guy at the end of the first one.
Yeah.
It starts with him, so that's not really a spoiler because obviously he survives the first movie. So I'm guessing you're gonna go into Smile watching the first movie, seeing Smile 2. So what would you say was your negatives? What were you not a huge fan of with Smile 2?
I would say, while I feel it had some creative kind of kills and gore, I felt some of the bits were a bit generic. And the runtime, this movie is now, I think it's only 2 hours and 20 minutes. There is a lot of like character development, and after a while you're waiting for something to happen. I feel it could be cut down by maybe like 20, 30 minutes, but I'm nitpicking a little bit. It was a bit long.
I'd agree. Yeah, I agree. I think like the character development was good, but it felt like a bit of a snail's pace to get to like the big moments, or like I was saying to you before, like before we put the camera on, some like scenes felt like rinse and repeat, and I was like, yeah, we could have chopped a few things. I didn't even think it would only be 2 hours, 12 minutes for a sequel. That's kind of...
That runtime, that's very like a very serious like psychological horror. I felt that's like this is the type of movie that's obviously it's like a jump scare, but that's quite long for a jump scare type of movie, isn't it?
I would agree. You don't really get movies like that runtime now, especially in horror, unless it was Terrifier 2.
Yeah.
That's a long movie.
I could understand if it was like found footage or a slasher, but that was very long for the type of movie.
I agree. So I think we're pretty much similar. Like when the movie finished, we turned to each other and when Michael's like, "What did you think of the movie? Like, what score would you give it?" So Michael, what score out of 10 or 5 stars?
I would say overall, to wrap it up, I'd probably give it a 5 or a 6 out of 10. Obviously, with this movie, horror movies, I try not to compare them to the first one. I do think the first one is better, like with all kind of horror movies, really, when they bring out a second movie. But I don't necessarily think you'll be disappointed. I think it's worth going out to see.
I think it's been doing well because you Wikipedia before, like we went on, and I think it'd been like 90 million like
I
a
think
20
so,
million
yeah.
budget or so. So that's really good. Obviously, it's positive for the studio and the actors and stuff
Yeah.
involved. That it's done well. They could, without too much spoilers, they could make a third movie, but that would be interesting
Yeah.
because of how this ends.
For me, I really enjoyed the first one. Second one
Mm-hmm.
was enjoyable, watchable. But I don't know, do I
Right.
have the appetite for a third movie? Not saying I
Right.
wouldn't watch it, but I don't think I'll be rushing out like the week it came out,
Mm-hmm.
if that
Yeah.
makes sense. But
Yeah,
I've
same.
seen a lot worse
same.
horror movies this year, so I probably would recommend it.
Oh, it's definitely been worse horror movies.
Yes,
this year, yeah.
100%.
So Michael, you're about 5-6 out of 10.
Yeah, 5, 6
Five,
out of 10.
10.
Watchable. I wanted to like it more because I had high
Mhm.
expectation of the first one. I think 5 or 6 is pretty accurate.
That's fair, yeah. And I'm about 2.5 stars out of 5, which is the same as you. About 5.5 out of 6.
Kind of ballpark.
Pretty much. But hey, it's been great to do a review of Michael as well. So if we go see movies together again, we might do like a little out the cinema reaction videos, and Michael's up for it because he doesn't have a YouTube channel.
No.
But he's an awesome Patreon, so I'll give that.
Yeah.
But no, Michael, I appreciate you joining me. This is our quick kind of wrap up thoughts of Smile 2. If you guys have seen the movie, let us know down below in the comment section and tell us your thoughts. Until next time we'll see you, we will see you later.
Perfect.
Bye,
Thanks for
everyone.
having me, Mike.